Hi, welcome to Module 2. So basically put, if you are here and you have not completed Module 1 yet, please take the time to click on the link. I believe it's above this video, unless you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, the link will be in the description to go sign up for the Enterpriser Challenge. So other than that, going to go into your foundation to make sure that you have everything in place, so when it comes down to the action steps at the end of this module, as far as registering your domain, building the social media sites, you can have enough information to plug in as placeholders so we can run through this module fairly fast and get over to the web design module, which is what's coming up next, and make sure your website is totally rocking. So for starters, the first thing we're going to be doing is your profile photo. Now, down below this video in the actual breakdown of the module and the writing, you'll see I have a template that I've made for you guys for profile photos. It's a Photoshop template. If you're familiar with Photoshop, it'll be very easy to use. You just open the file up, paste your photo in there, and it's got the template for the circle profile photo for like Instagram and different things to that nature. So you can make sure that your face is centered in the middle of it, and it's not showing like half your face. You're not zoomed in so far that with the circle, you almost can't even tell it's you. So use the template just to make sure your face is centered in the circle. Then you also want to make sure, if you're using a brand, that your logo is fully visible inside the circle, that it's not so zoomed back, if you will, that you can't even make out what the logo is. You want to make sure the colors make sense. If you are putting a logo, you want to make sure that you're not putting a dark gray logo on a black background, unless that's the color scheme that you want. You want to make sure it's easy for people to see your logo. And likewise with your face, if you're building a personal brand, you want to make sure the photos are crisp, clear, and you don't put up profile pictures of you in a suit if 99% of the time you never wear suits. Be who you are at all times, and keep in mind what the platform is. If you're a professional and you wear button-ups all the time, but you do playful stuff and you're fun on Instagram, then use the button-up shirt and the jacket or whatever on Instagram, and then use a regular selfie or whatever for yourself. The button-up stuff on LinkedIn, and leave the rest of the stuff for Instagram, Twitter, things like that. So keep in mind what the platform is used for and go from there. Now, aside from that, the next thing we're going to talk about is your cover photo. Now, we are not going to get deep into the cover photo for all platforms in the video, because we're going deep into each one of these individually in their own section when we get to the social media module, which is coming up soon. But for right now, we're just going to get a placeholder image that we're going to use as a cover photo that we will replace as we get into each of the individual social media platforms. So for now, just get yourself a high-resolution image. If you do not have any and you're not sure what you want to use, you can use a website called unsplash.com. It's 100% free, royalty-free stock photos that you can use 100% free of charge for commercial rights, and without having to give credit to the person that took the photo or any of that. So be sure to use that. You can find a picture that resonates in some way, shape, or form, who you are, what your brand's about, stuff like that. Then you can use that. Other than that, the next thing is your bio. I'd recommend writing a quick write-up bio that's about 120 characters. This is going to allow you to have, like I said before, a placeholder for all the platforms. Other than that, we're going to move forward from here to register your domain, setting up all your social media sites. Of course, starting off with a Gmail account, setting up Google Voice so you have a phone number without having to give away your personal cell phone, and a whole bunch of stuff. Now, some of these tutorials I may have already had recorded, such as the Google Voice tutorial, so it's not necessarily going to be tied down to any of the accounts that I'm going to be creating as far as the Gmail and Facebook and stuff like that. But it walks you through how to do it nonetheless. So let's move forward with Module 2 and get ahead to the create phase of the module. So that being said, I will see you in the next video. Take care.